Sometimes our fish gets sick, and despite our best efforts, sometimes there's just nothing we can do. So we have to look at euthanization. So how do we do that? Let's take a look. Hi, I'm Russ, and I've been in the aquarium hobby now for over 40 years. And today we're going to discuss an issue that has had me thrown out of a few Facebook groups just for polling people to see how they did this. And that is how to euthanize a poorly fish. I actually removed the post from Facebook because I didn't want banning from every group, but I did manage to get quite a bit of information before I took the post off. I was quite surprised really, because quite a lot of people just let the fish die and let the other fish eat it. That can cause a multitude of problems. In a brand new tank, the ammonia spike that you'd get from letting a fish die and rot away could probably wipe out the rest of your aquarium. But on an established tank, you may get away with the ammonia spike that could cause, but the other fish that are eating that fish are going to pick up the same problem that what killed that fish. So if you've got a diseased fish, it does need to be removed, and that is where it becomes really dicey. So a lot of people will just remove the fish in a net, take it to the toilet, flush, problem solved. Only problem is, it's not a problem solved. It's a problem for them solved, and it's dead easy for them. But again, that can cause so many more problems. One, it's not guaranteed that that fish has died on its journey to the sewer. So now, the fish that's already poorly and already dying has been taken out of its environment and dropped in the worst environment possible. And it could stay there for 30 to 60 minutes, slowly dying a horrible and painful death. Also, flushing it could actually infect our waterways with what has killed that fish. So again, it's not an option flushing down the toilet. And if you do that, do need to reconsider that option. The next option people said was blunt force trauma. Again, it's quite brutal and it's not exactly effective if it's not done correctly. So again, it's something I would steer clear of, hitting it over the head, because it's not guaranteed that it's going to die on the first blow if you don't know what you're doing. So again, blunt force trauma is a no-no in my opinion. The next option that people said they did was putting a knife through the brain. Yes, it would be an instant kill, but if you don't do this correctly, again, it could be quite cruel. It could take quite a while for that fish to die. Plus, personal injury, I just wouldn't advise this whatsoever. If you have made it this far through the video, can I please ask you just to click the like button and subscribe to the channel for further content. Thank you. The next option I saw was an ice bath, and that was a case of getting a bucket, filling it full of ice and water, and then putting the fish into the ice bath. And what that cold does is put the fish in a state of hibernation, and over the next 30 minutes it will just pass away. This is only good for fish that are smaller than 2 inches. Larger fish would take quite a while to die in them conditions, and it would not be a good death. So an ice bath would, in my opinion, it's just not advised. The next option available to us is a product called Phenoxyethanol. Now, I have researched Phenoxyethanol for this video, and it is used quite widely in the koi carp world. So it is a little bit more humane way to euthanize a fish than the previous methods, but it does have a problem. It doesn't have any properties with it that are going to sedate the fish. So in the 30 minutes that it'll take to kill the fish will still be stressed. So it's not an ideal option to euthanize your fish using Phenoxyethanol. What is the best method to euthanize your fish? Clove oil. Using clove oil is the only option that is recommended by the RSPCA. And what they say is to euthanize a fish, you have a mix of 0.4 ml of clove oil to every litre of water. And you place the fish into that mixture. And it does have a sedative in clove oil, or clove oil is a sedative, and that will help relieve the stress of the fish. And over the next 30 minutes, the fish will pass away. Now, the RSPCA say that once the gills stop moving, then 30 minutes after that, it is then considered that the fish would have passed away. They then advise that you place it in some paper towel and you place it in a fridge for a few hours until the fish is solid. So whilst the fish is dead, how do we dispose of the body? The RSPCA recommend that we dig a hole round about 16 inches so no other animals can get to it, and you bury the fish and you keep it buried, and then nature will take its course and it'll rot away and become part of the earth. It's always painful when we lose a fish because we all set out for them fish to thrive in our home aquarium. And if you'd like to know how to set up an aquarium so rainbow fish thrive, then watch this video next and I will see you there. Thanks for watching.